neighborhood person. I live in the Northeast, perhaps too much information, more information than you want, but I am here to say that the presence of videographers and other snoopy people, good in a good way, has peaked recently, and I'm very proud of all of you. And I wish to see more of you all the time, and I will welcome you to these humble abodes whenever you appear to immortalize Code Pink. My neighbors, Code Pink.
Oh, well, we can help with them.
Did you do the die-in?
Yes.
With the vets? You did the whole march, did the die-in with
I
the
did
vets?
the die-in. The die-in didn't happen, so I found action where I had to find action.
Okay.
And I went to the wall.
How'd you finally get yourself arrested?
You had to work at it. You had to climb a wall, and you had to stand up and face the Robocops. And
Did they yank you off?
they yanked me off. They yanked me
off.
off. So I could not address the masses that were waiting to be beckoned forth.
You were about to give them the
to
whole...
join us. Come with us.
They wouldn't let you. They knew you were too dangerous.
They said, Ann could do it. Ann did it.
All right, so who are you and where are you from?
I am I'm Holly Hunter, and I'm from Los Angeles.
So welcome to D.C. Holly. Now tell us a little bit more. You were just telling me about what your experience in jail. Right, your experience in custody and how
It was jail.
kind of exciting. You said people were chanting.
Oh, it was outrageous. It was righteous. Yeah, they were chanting. They made the mistake of really becoming abusive in trying to restrain our civil liberties, and in holding us too long without water. Some of them 8 hours in their paddy wagon, in cuffs with no water. And so by the time 3 o'clock rolled around and they were telling us we had to be quiet and sit up straight, there was some reaction to that. And the testosterone level was high with the kids, and we were furious from 20 years of pent-up anger, and it was about to erupt, and it could have been really something to behold.
So I heard chants were breaking out.
Lots of chants were breaking out. Yes. And then we had some Code Pink songs. They didn't like that. Singing really pissed them off, which was something else. Impeachments on the table. And so we were restrained there. They did not like singing, and now I'm reminded how powerful singing is, as in the civil rights movement. They sang more than they spoke. They can't suppress us singing. They can think they can, but no. And then when they did, we did the wave. We did the wave across the jail.
You did the wave?
We did the wave. Yes, we did the wave.
How many people were arrested? How many people?
197.
197.
So about 196 in the wave. It was a powerful wave. It was a wave for peace. It was like Jailhouse Rock with a lot of energy.
What time did they finally let you out?
7 this morning.
7 this morning. Were you one of the last? Or
No,
one
I
of the
was.
first?
There were another 50 behind me.
Oh my goodness! And so they just did it real slow. I heard they had people standing around.
Oh, they were having a ball. It was sweet. It was sweet. It was sweet. It was the dark side of Union Pay. Sweet. Overtime on the weekend, and nobody's watching. And they were drawing it out. It was a combination of policy from above, no question. This was a strategic, futile attempt to discourage us in this movement. People who think that they think by making us sit there for another 4 or 5 hours for peace, that we weren't going to come back. Ouch! No, I mean, please. All you're doing is infuriating people and re-energizing our commitment.
Now, you mentioned the commitment of one young person. You said, can you tell that story again? You said somebody saw Bush speak on Thursday and was so disgusted that
he was a 26-year-old man. I recognized him in the midst of this little sea of 20-year-olds. I couldn't tell, but these incredibly energized young people I've never seen in a mass demonstration willing to take that step. You know, to actually just have your plastic handcuffs on. Not a big step, but a big step.
Yeah.
And I grabbed a taxi with him at 7 this morning. Red-headed kid, upper middle class white. Most of them arrested were, not all. And so I had probably already discounted this child, really. And he told me that Thursday night he had heard some horrible address by someone reiterating Bush's policy to bomb Iran. And he said he couldn't take it anymore, and just ignited in him energy to make the reservation, get a hotel room, not knowing a soul, get on an airplane and come here.
From where?
Minneapolis.
From Minneapolis, and he got on a plane, came here, and got arrested?
Yes.
He was
And his
there
parents
with y'all
didn't
on
have a
the front
clue,
line.
but he said his mother will be thrilled when he gets back. I was very proud of him. and it gave me such hope. It was really thriving.
That is excellent. All right, so what's the moral of the story? Come on, right into.
Moral of the story. Pull back. The moral of the story. Moral of the story is there is hope. That young people know there's hope and that there's a better America, and that maybe those of us from the day don't have to keep doing this on what little energy we have left. But together, we're going to bring wisdom and experience to a generation that's just waiting to be ignited and to be told they have the power to do this. This is the start of a whole new day for me. I'm thrilled.
Where did you come out from?
San Francisco.
Right on.
San Francisco needs to be told this kind of thing can happen and get in gear.
Yeah, go down here.
But we also had the bus. I don't know if you got a chance to ride on the bus up there, but that's some San Francisco values.
Absolutely.
That made its way out to Washington, D.C. And so on behalf of those of us here in D.C., I want to say thank you for your time and energy, for bringing out that West Coast spirit out here, because we need it real bad.
We got to work together.
Yeah, I cut over that.
Thank you.